Good evening. Bring you a special report on the ex-sheriff of Clark County, where he went to court today. You bear with me, people, while I'm uh, get up and share it for you. Otherwise, his wife is in court, Jamey Noel's in court, and his daughter's in court. They, I've been talking about it, where state of Indiana took him to court, which is today, to freeze all accounts, savings bonds, uh, his pay from the sheriff's department, his money from 60 days in, stocks and bonds are going to be a freeze on it. So,
and Chevy Silverado HD with up to 14 available camera views.
Indiana. It looked like he lost weight. He looked sick. HSTV, which is ABC. Larry Wilder, and they all there, people.
Afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Washington County.
Yeah.
Have a seat. Thank you. All right. Cause numbers 88, pardon me, PL 37 and 38. 37 being state of Indiana, ex-real Todd Rakita, Attorney General versus state of Indiana.
Oh, you hear Kenny? He's back. He used to be the sheriff in Scott County.
Jamey, Noel, Gracie, no, Josie, no. Kevin Wilkerson and Misty, no. Prior to coming on record, counsel for the parties had the opportunity to have discussions in regards to at least a possible temporary agreement. Mr. Stewart, it's my understanding that you're going to outline for everyone what you believe to be the agreement between you and the state of Indiana and all other parties.
That's right.
Would you be so kind?
Yes.
Oh, by the way, this is Lauren. She's my intern for the summer. You guys be nice to her, okay?
Judge, this would apply universally for all the parties, but I think there'll be some testimony listed relative to each of the individuals.
That's my understanding of how it's going to work.
So as to the specific agreement, the parties would waive any issues related to the 10-day requirement contained in Rule 65B2. The TRO would stay in effect until and unless the agreed order is filed with the court where a hearing is held, whichever is earlier. Such hearing would be deemed an emergency matter. We would stipulate to that, and the court would retain jurisdiction over.
He got a haircut. Do they give a haircut in a county jail in Scott County, Indiana?
Filed by the state. In addition, all the parties would turn over signed and verified under oath PAQs, which I'm still unsure what the terminology is, but those would be due this Wednesday at 12 o'clock. And all of this would be reduced to written format filed with the court.
StreamYard or the internet screwed
And
up?
because we have so many lawyers here representing different parties, just for the record, could we clarify who is all here and who represents whom?
Judge, my name is Larry Wilder. I'm a lawyer from Jeffersonville, and I represent Mr. Noel.
How did I know you'd be the first to speak?
The oldest here today. Mr. Wells is absent.
All right.
Zach Stewart also on that. Jamey, Noel.
Sunny was shut down, Judge, on behalf of Casey Noel as well as Gracie and Josie Noel.
Your Honor, Barb McElhone on behalf of Missy Noel, Gracie Noel, and Joseph.
Mariel Riedel, along with Dane Kirk and Olivia Golden from the state on behalf of plaintiff.
Thank you. All right. Whoever's going to testify, please stand, raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear affirm under the penalties for perjury, testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
At least he's not a jail trustee.
Mr. Stewart?
You'd like
Mr. Wilder?
No, thank you, Judge.
On both causes.
On both case numbers, yes. So, Mr. Noel, you understand that you're under oath? Yes. And you understand that we're here regarding two case numbers that you've been named in, right?
Mr. Wilder, let me interrupt
Yes,
just a
Your Honor.
second. What's his name?
Charlie Meyer.
Mr. Myers, are you with us now? Mr. Myers?
Must be another attorney.
Technical difficulty.
Not here.
Tells me, you know.
All right.
Thank you,
Proceed.
Judge. No problem. So as we were saying, so Mr. Noel, you understand that you're here as a result of being named in two cases, correct? Yes, sir. And you heard the judge call those cases, right? Yes, sir. And you heard Mr. Stewart outline the agreement that has been reached among the parties contingent upon the court's acceptance, correct? Yes, sir. And you understood.
How's he going to live without no money?
A defendant in this civil case, we explained those to you, correct? Yes, you heard Mr. Stewart discuss timelines that we were willing to waive, right? Yes, sir. And also that we were willing to enter into an agreement where any and all emergency matters would be retained in the jurisdiction of Judge Medlock, correct? Yes, and nobody made any threats, promises, or coerced you into agreeing with this. Nobody made any threats, promises, or coerced you into a case in these two cases.
Everybody's having technical
And it's
difficulties. I am too.
Your own free will that you ask the court to.
Could be
consider
StreamYard,
both
but I'm
cases were named.
same spectrum.
Right, sir. Judge, I have no further questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Wilder.
Did you need anything?
Just one follow.
Yes.
Clarifying follow-up. Sir, do you also understand that until and unless a stipulated motion or a hearing is held, that the temporary restraining order that is currently in place would maintain as an order?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
I bet he got some money stored somewhere, people.
Are you with us, sir?
Hello, this is Charlie Myers.
Okay. Mr. Myers, we are on record now, so you'll be able to hear what's going on.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
WTSC
Barber, you're
Channel
funny.
11 News. Coming you from northern part of Clark County.
Missy, you heard the agreement that Mr. Stewart recited,
Yes, sir.
and you understand we're here today because you are responded to civil action filed by the state of Indiana. And also there's a temporary emergency restraining order that.
Got all three daughters
You
there.
understand
I thought he only had
that
two daughters.
that would mean that you must abide by that as an order of this court.
Yes.
And we're waiving timelines that may otherwise apply for an emergency temporary restraining order and to allow Judge Medlock to retain jurisdiction under those terms. Nobody has forced, threatened you, or promised you something other than the fact of what we've discussed on record here.
They always get
And
threatened.
it is your intention to abide by this agreement and enter this agreement subject to Judge Medlock's approval.
Yes.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Council approach.
They probably hate their dad last night. Washington County is west of Scottsburg, maybe 10 miles, maybe give or take a little, which is Salem, Indiana. People, you can look it on the map. This is the ex-sheriff, Jamey Noel. He done the TV show 60 Days In. So that means they're going to garnish that money too from 60 Days In. So he won't make no money on 60 Days In. So right now I'm the first one on YouTube to share this. And you heard Kenny Eubanks, he's getting sued. So I didn't see Kenny Eubanks there. He's the ex-sheriff of Scott County. Him and his wife been under investigation by the Indiana State Police, state of Indiana, and the Board of Accounts, IRS. Just, Jamey Noel got to have some money somewhere. I'm guessing he gave Larry Wilder a bunch of money to save it for him. Just a thought. Just use common sense, people. He stole over $3 million. His kids went to, I guess, IUS Southeast in New Albany. And he used the Utica Fire Department and New Chapel Ambulance Service and New Chapel Fire Department on 311 right there by the county line road and New Albany
There was
on 311.
allegations that trying to sell automobiles or other assets.
Yes.
You have never listed an automobile for sale.
No, sir.
You have never contacted a seller's agent.
No, sir.
You have never talked about selling anything, correct?
Correct.
You applied for duplicate titles to know what all was in your name or the family name solely without the view of trying to secret assets from the state of Indiana. Is that true?
That's true. Yes.
Your Honor,
They're hiding money. I'm willing to bet $25. They got money here. I'm willing to bet it.
Thank you.
Leave something in the comments, people, what you think when you watch this live.
Joseph, will you stand, please? Or actually, come up here.
I was going to say, why don't you get her closer to a microphone?
State your name.
Josie Noel.
And you likewise are responding to this action filed by the state of Indiana.
Yes.
And you've read the document that you have certain rights and timelines that we've discussed.
Yes.
And you understand by entering the agreement that Mr. Stewart recited that we are waiving certain timelines and can retain emergency jurisdiction over this matter.
Yes.
You understand that you cannot sell any property?
Yes.
You cannot secret any assets?
Yes.
You don't intend to do that, do you?
I do not.
And we want to cooperate with the state of Indiana going forward to try to resolve this.
Yes.
And you wish the judge to agree and enter the agreement as announced before the court.
Yes.
Nothing further for Joseph.
Just to clarify, because I don't know if it was explicitly said, you understand that the temporary TRO that is in place will remain in place until and unless a stipulated injunction is agreed upon or a hearing is held on that.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I apologize for all that.
Okay, people, I got a question. How they gonna buy gasoline? How they gonna buy groceries? How them girls gonna pay their school bill? I think Jamey paid over $160,000 for them three to go to school. How they gonna pay their medical bills? Just use common sense. They gotta give him something to live on, but he's a crook. He knew better.
Please state your name.
It's Gracie Noel.
And Gracie, you have been served with papers filed by the state of Indiana as well, correct?
Yes.
You've read those papers?
Yes.
And we've had an opportunity to discuss those papers. And you likewise
How do they pay for these attorneys?
waive timelines and hope that Judge Medlock enters the agreement as announced by Mr. Stewart. And part of that is, that you cannot sell anything. You cannot hide anything. We have to make an adequate, honest,
Holding hands with her mother.
forthright disclosure of estates, or pardon me, of assets and debts.
Yes.
And you also know that the court retains jurisdiction over this until we have an agreement or a hearing is reached on this matter. And no one has forced you, threatened you, or otherwise made you do
I know better than that. People, if you had family in jail, they could tell you they have been threatened or to get arrested or they won't get out of jail. You all know this crap.
Temporary TRO is in place until those things come to play. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes.
Thank you.
Gracie, did you just graduate from school?
Yes.
Congratulations. I know it took a lot of hard work. Next.
Casey, can you?
Here comes the other daughter.
Casey Lou.
Okay, so you understand that you're here because you've been named as a respondent to this present civil case, correct?
Yes.
All right, and did you hear the agreement that Mr. Stewart outlined?
Yes.
All right, and is it your wish to enter that agreement today?
Yes.
And you understand that the temporary restraint
People, if I remember right, the other daughter used the credit cards. I think these two daughters didn't use the credit cards, but their dad paid for them to go to college with those credit cards. But I don't think she received anything from the fire department or EMS. So I don't know. I can't say nothing.
any order that's been discussed will remain in place.
Yes.
And you understand that you will make a disclosure of all your assets.
Yes.
And you understand that we're waiving certain things like time limits and some jurisdictional matters due to that, correct?
Yes.
All right, I believe that's it, Judge.
Just to explicitly state, you understand that the court would remain in jurisdiction of this matter as an emergency status while this preliminary injunction matter is pending.
Yes.
Council approach.
This is only going to be about 15 minutes. I don't know if it's any longer than that or not. If I was his wife, I'd divorce him. But right now, the wife cannot testify against the husband. There's one person missing in this case is his girlfriend, Freeman or whatever her name is. Got his son. So is she involved in
Is all
this?
parties satisfied with the testimony and stipulations and agreement that's been?
Stated, Judge.
He don't look too good. Look at his face. He lost some weight.
Who's going to reduce it to writing for me? And distribute it to all parties.
Plaintiff would be happy.
State will do that. Okay, very good. Is there anything else that needs to be addressed while on the record?
It looked like he's growing a goatee and a mustache.
Renee. June the 21st, Clark County at 1 p.m. Unless there's anything else, we'll be off record.
We have nothing for Mr. Noel, Judge.
Nothing from our insurance, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. All right, we'll be off record at 4:06.
You're watching a toothbrush play Billy.
I'm gonna look, see if there's anything else out there. So that was the ex-sheriff Jamey Noel, his wife, 3 daughters that had their accounts frozen. And I think his wife got a lawsuit. That means she won't get crap. But I'm going to look for more about what else I can find. So we have to look, and I'm going to search. See if there's any more TV stations covering this. Like that one daughter, she spent over $100,000. And also his nephews and nieces from his brother's family has sued him. So there has to be some other TV stations covering this. But I don't see anything right now about it. It has to be more. It says full hearing, but it wasn't a full hearing. It was only about 14 minutes and 27 seconds. And I'm going to do another one. Indiana AG sues former Sheriff Jamey Noel family members for $3.1 million. So here we go on this. So let's get back. See if I can do this right. Humbug, humbug.
Indiana Attorney General Todd Rokita suing them for
That's the Utica
the
Fire
misuse of public
Department
funds
there
from
in
the Utica
Utica.
Township Volunteer Firefighters Association. Rokita is requesting they pay back more than $3.1 million. Attorney General Rokita also filed a temporary restraining order barring all defendants except Wilkerson from selling their homes or liquidating assets. Rokita's office says there is evidence Casey Noel began the process of selling her house on Old Salem Road. Special Judge Larry Medlock was assigned to these cases. Noel was ordered to appear in Washington County Court on May 20th.
Okay, here's the former Scott County. He failed to report.
New at 11. More search warrants were filed in the case of the former Clark County, Indiana sheriff. Another former sheriff, the former Scott County, Indiana sheriff, Kenny Eubanks. Eubanks is not charged, but he's accused of receiving taxpayer money to his private business and not declaring it on his taxes. Focus reporter Travis Breeze tells us what we know about the alleged scheme.
This is Kenny Eubanks speaking to WHAS 11 in 2018 while he was still Scott County Sheriff. In search warrants, state investigators say he had a multi-year profitable relationship with Jamey Noel. Noel personally approved roughly $280,000 out of the jail commissary fund to pay Eubanks Enterprises for consulting work. The state says the LLC has never filed an income tax return. That could be legal if Eubanks and his wife had declared the income on their own joint taxes, but state investigators say that did not happen. Investigators.
Okay, people. His wife, I believe her name's Linda. You hear the sheriff of Scott County. She resigned as president of the county council, but she's still on the board. All those people on the board is Republicans. They're Jamey Noel Good Old Boys Club, just like Clark County. I know it's politics. I probably get in trouble for it. And I got to bring you that. Be the first one to jump in on it before public safety gets to it and other auditors around here. And why ain't Kenny Eubank and his wife in jail? Why ain't they posted bond? You know, those questions that needs to be answered, people. I don't know why you have to steal that much money from the Utica Fire Department. New Chapel Ambulance Service, which they got a firehouse there on 311, just over the county line there between Clark County and Floyd County, there on 311, outside of Sellersburg. Let's get back to it. But remember, everybody is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. How come his girlfriend, who was a Clark County council lady, that he bought her a car and paid child support out of that money? You know, I think her name's Free or something like that. Then you also heard where one of the ladies in the auditor's office, I think she got fired, you know, covering up for Jamey Noel. I'm not saying all people is crooked, but Scott County Council is, because that's his good old boys. And Clark County, those people that's in office is his good old boys and girls, or if you want to call it club. Can you trust them? I'll leave it up to you, because that's your right. That's freedom of speech. So I'm the first one today to bring it to you.
Also interviewed a Clark County Sheriff's employee who says Eubanks refused to fill out a 1099 form because he would be required to pay taxes. The same employee brought this up to Sheriff Jamey Noel, who told her not to give Eubanks the tax form. Eubanks was also an on and off employee for the Clark County Sheriff's Office. In another document, he allegedly watched an employee organize the file room there and instructed inmate workers to remove a stack of boxes labeled commissary. Investigators have been unable to find any commissary records from 2018. I spoke to Kenneth Eubanks on the phone Wednesday, and he refused to give any comment. Travis Breeze for the WHAS 11 night team on your side.
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube. And
So, people, you heard it. You saw Kenny Hughes, the sheriff, his wife, ex-sheriff Jamey Noel, his wife, 3 daughters got served papers, I say last week or sometime, having their excess or assets frozen. How are they going to pay their bills? No, I'm the first one around here to bring it out. I even beat out for public safety Chris and Tiffany, his girlfriend. I hope this picks me up a whole lot of subscribers. I like to see 50 or more. So hit that subscribe bell. Hit the thumbs up. You can share it with your friends. You see, I had some either internet problems or it's YouTube or Spectrum who we got for internet service. So leave something in the comments. Let me know what you think of this. And did I do okay, on sharing those videos? So I guess the next one of Jamey Noel, I think, is in June. I got to go to the court records and see when he goes to court next. I don't think I beat for public safety on that. Chris and them lives west of me, maybe 20, 30 miles. He lives on the other side of New Albany. You can tell by Jamey Noel's face, he don't look too good. You can't eat that steaks and stuff in jail. You eat maybe barbecue chicken or corn, when you buy it by the gallons. Unless you get stuff on commissary, but if it's all the counts is frozen, how's his wife and them going to survive? Ladies, I got a question. Now, you young ladies that still have your monthly thing, how they gonna buy that stuff if their accounts is all frozen? You hear they can't sell nothing, pawn anything. So where are they gonna get the money for gasoline? Where are they gonna get the money for clothes? Where are they gonna get their stuff for the monthly supplies they need? You ladies know what I'm talking about. So I'm just asking you all questions. And let's see how long I've been on it. 36 minutes I've been on. So I hope you like it. Give me the thumbs up, hit the bell, and you see on the screen rolling across there. If you want to donate, you know, you can send it to my post office box. You know, I got kitty cats. You can send cat treats, things that my cat can use, or you can send me stuffed kitty cats, big kitty cats. I could sleep with one. And, help me out with the food. I just bought a big bag of cat food after depositing some of that money in the bank account. I bought another bag. It was about 40-pound bag of cat food. I give them milk every morning. I got a big pitcher, maybe 2-quart pitcher. I put so much water in it, then I put some milk, kind of hot water, but put the milk in it where the baby kitty cats can drink milk. If you want to do stuff like that, if you want to send me t-shirts or something with cats on it, or anything, or hashtag buckle up, hashtag it's the law of signs, you know, like you all have watched What the Hells, and a few other people that sends stuff to them. Back here on the wall, I like to put up some stuff back here on my wall, like maybe on the air sign in red or whatever color you all want to do. And if you want to send cash, you got my Cash App you can see. Since I don't have 1,000 subscribers, but I want to thank you all for watching. I broke a news story tonight. I beat for public safety. He probably going to come out with one, because if he knew about the court date, he would be there. So I just don't know. So I want to thank you very much. I want to thank all you people who subscribe. I can't do it without you all. And I want to thank you all very much. I want to thank that guy. You know who I'm talking about, but I can't remember what his YouTube channel is. He's a guy probably 20, 30 years old, maybe older, might be younger. He's watching this kid play some kind of game on a computer. And I guess I don't know, have him switch over and give that boy 1,000 subscribers. You can hear it, but I should have wrote the stupid name down. He done it to another boy. That boy couldn't figure out where's he getting all those subscribers that quick. And the second boy, this guy said, let's give him 2,000 subscribers. I don't know how many he had watching. That boy, second person, got over 2,000. So he came to number 3. He said, let's try to get him 3,000. He got over 3,000. Man, I wish somebody would help me out like this, but I'm nobody. But maybe this tonight, it's 11:41 Eastern Standard Time in northern Clark County. Let this other person know I never lived in Chicago. I might have a twin. Everybody has a twin. And I wish my son quit having these dreams. He told me tonight his second dream in about 3 days, 2 or 3 days, that I was getting married. Don't you have to have a girlfriend before you get married? Why would I want to get married? My house payment will go up. Yeah, it's based on your income. If you're married, it might go down, but they would take her income. Knowing her, she probably make more money than I would do a month. That would be bad. But people, you have to live on a budget. I'm sorry I don't have my shirt on. But when I saw it on the news, I had to bring my computer up. I had to let you all know about it. I'm in the northern part of Clark County, between the 18 and 25 mile marker. 23.5 is at the county line of I-65. About so many miles north of Louisville, Kentucky. So I want to thank you for joining me tonight. Hit the subscribe bell. Let me know how I did. I'm doing okay since I got out of the hospital last Tuesday. I went in where they put that thing down your throat and check your throat. It wasn't cancer, thanks to your all's prayers out there. It wasn't cancer. It was acid. And I was thinking to show you the pictures I got. No, I don't want to make you all sick. So I want to thank you all very much. I want to thank your subscribers. God bless you all. If you don't believe in God, it's okay. I understand. But I'm asking for your all's help, like I do every time at the end. I need 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. And that's a lot. I don't get nothing from YouTube. You old timers. I know you're not old, men and ladies. You remember how you started out. You didn't know what you're going to do. You watch other people's YouTube videos like I have to get some ideas. I took some of your ideas about court cases. And man, what did I do with the paper? Through let me get it. I want you to watch him. Going through the motions. Go to his website. Going through the motion. Going through the motions. He's a retired DEA agent / CSI. And he's talking about the Karen Reed murder trial. You need to listen to that. Take notes. He's been with the DE and police work over 30 some odd years. That and CSI. He makes some good points. I watched the DUI guy today where he went into details, where he caught all them people that witnessed lied, committed perjury. And you heard him, they destroyed all the evidence, but the FBI had him. The prosecutor got, I don't know how many thousands of papers, texts and emails and this and that, and they used it. And if you watch DUI guy, it's probably been 24 hours ago. He done like a summary of it. And you have to watch it for yourself because I don't want to spoil it, but going through the motions. You need to watch his videos. He's a retired DEA agent / CSI person. You take notes. Just use common sense when you watch these jury trials, even on court TV or my YouTube channel or the DUI guys channel or anybody's YouTube channel that's doing these court cases. Use common sense. Take notes. And if you got a question, write down on your pad of paper, even if you're sitting at home. That way you might get that answer question by somebody. And the other guy that interviewed going through the motion was Galvin Fish, Gavin Fish. I think he's a lawyer, but I can't remember. You have to look him up on YouTube. But going through the motion, I think his name is McDonald or McDowell or something like that. He's a retired DEA agent. Watch his video. He got a bunch. See, if it wasn't for Turtle Boy, you all know who Turtle Boy is. He's an auditor. And he kept on this case, Turtle Boy did, where he got the national news involved in it. CNN, Court TV, Law and Crime, got all those people involved in it. And that's how going through the motions, that's how he got involved. He got some friends in the FBI that he know for a long time. So you need to watch Going Through the Motions or Galvin Fish, Gavin Fish, Fish. You know, as they always tell you, reasonable doubt. You know, reasonable doubt. Just remember, people, reasonable doubt. But look what Jamey Noel done to his daughters. I tell you something, we got 92 counties in Indiana. He gets paid, I think, $150,000, $200,000 a year. Back years ago, 16 so plus years ago, had a sheriff. His name was Buddy Parker. He was the chief of police from Jeffersonville. I got, me and him got to be good friends. He was an honest deputy. And a couple others they had was honest, except this one. He got caught with the ladies of the night. Can't remember what his name, but you can look that up. He got caught and stuff like that, but he didn't, I don't think he got any jail time out of it. So I want to thank you all for watching. Hit the subscribe bell, hit the thumbs up. Just let me know how you love this. That song is at the end of my show. How you all like this videos that I shared tonight? Thank you, thank you, thank you all. Good night. Why won't it end my stream?